locals who could have seen something, you found out that one of the people who was seen attacking the gnome just before the explosion ran off. So you followed him to an armorer just around the corner from your house, who described seeing someone matching the description getting into the sewers. So you've all jumped into the sewers, and that's where we'll leave off, or lead off rather. So, Lacey, I remember you did a perception check to see if you could find any traces of this person.
That sounds like something I'd do.
Because of your history with stonework and everything, I'm giving you an advantage on any perception roll that has to do with direction or any question to do with the age, nature, or directions of the sewer.
Right. But not necessarily anything that will help me in this exact moment?
Not necessarily. However, with the roll you made, I remember it being like a 16 or a 17, you noticed a footprint, a relatively recent wet footprint on the wall, and it seems to be pointing to the fork off to the right.
Well, alright. I've seen a wet footprint. But also, and I need everyone to be aware of this actually, Lacey does not want to be in a sewer.
Yeah, but you're on my shoulders.
Even though she's currently on Futar's back, Lacey does not want to be in a sewer at all, ever. This is the worst. Why are we here? I can see a wet footprint over there. That is going to be the only goddamn clue we are going to get here.
But isn't
Make this quick.
But isn't the sewer supposed to be always wet?
One would think, but this one's left in the moss.
Oh. Shall we go that way then?
I'm here under duress. Do what you want.
Okay. If that walks where the footprint is. Meanwhile, with Iris and Zenona.
Oh yeah, the party split up. Why did the party split up?
Right, we split up. I forgot.
I forgot about that.
We split up and looked for clues.
I didn't want to do that either.
We're splitting up looking for clues. Like drawing scoops.
Iris and Zenona, can both of you give me a survival check, please?
No problem, just wait 20 minutes, please.
Hey. Still
Fucking...
happening, right?
Still, I turned off everything that should have made it go slow, but...
Have you cleaned your cache?
Oh, I could do that. I got an 8. And, Charlotte's muted, so...
She's silenced though? Like, that's alright, has she got muted?
She's not deafened, no.
Hi, sorry, I had a small scare where my computer started screaming at me that I was having a power surge. So I've missed everything because it turned everything off.
That's alright, can you give me a survival check, please?
Oh, sure, you know, that's my favorite thing to do.
I mean, you do have +4 to survival, so it's not horrible.
Keyboard's not working. Love that for me. We're having a great day. I don't know about you guys, but this is going really well.
Do you need someone to remote in, babe? Legitimate offer.
What is going on?
On. Do.
Where Which is my keyboard? Is that my keyboard?
Bing, 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 bing,
I'm gonna grab
bing.
ice cream. I'll be right back.
Bing, 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 bing.
That's right. All of this has given me enough time to make breakfast for tomorrow and until Thursday.
Remember how I said that I was ready and we laughed and laughed? Wasn't that fun? Was that a
Ha
funny
ha ha!
experience?
Ha 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 ha!
Ha ha! Ah ha 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 ha!
Wah-ha-ha.
Might just fuck around and scream, eh?
Yeah, sure. Hey, okay, so your survival is +4, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here, I'll roll a d20, and let's see if I can do. Okay, so I got an 8. Would that? Are you comfortable with a 12?
Well, generally when someone runs a check on anything, I'm never comfortable with anything below 15. So if you could roll a 15 and higher for me, that'd be dope.
You know what? I'll give it a try, cause
Thanks, I appreciate that.
you know, you're having computer shenanigans right now, so we'll try. Let's try that again, babe. 1d20. Well, that's actually worse. So go with the 12, okay?
Sure, I will go with the 12.
Alright, so you because you guys have split up, you're going one direction, and Futar is carrying Lacey in a different direction. So you've got a rough idea of where you're going, but the further you go, you may start to lose track of where you actually are.
But does she know that she's beautiful, though?
No, Iris is pretty shy, so I don't think she does.
Oh, man. Is that what makes her beautiful?
Potentially, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna have to restart my PC. I will be right back.
Don't
This
worry.
is-
We
I'm
will continue making
incredibly
one direction
furious.
puns at your expense in the meantime.
Well, since that part of the party is
Print you something off.
AFK at the moment, is there anything we can do? As in me and Lacey in the meantime.
Yeah,
I'm
well-
back.
You guys can do something. You've seen the footprint.
So we're heading towards the footprint.
Apparently, this is
Did-
quick.
Yes, a clue, a foot clue.
Yes, a foot clue for Futar. The more time we spend down here, the less likely we are to find anything in the place upstairs.
Futar,
Which I always thought
Yes.
was a
can
much
you
better
roll
place.
a dexterity dice for me?
Okay. I got a 16.
As you're going towards the footprint, you kick something, and it sort of flicks up onto the wall, and it sort of slides back down. But you can see that it doesn't seem to belong there.
Ah, my foot! Ouchies.
Well, Carprolite, just put me down. I'll put up with this. And Lacey scrabbles down and wanders over to look at whatever the fuck that was.
Can you give me an Arcana check?
$21.
You recognize it as soon as you pick it up. It's a necklace of fireballs.
Oh!
It's got a broken clasp, which is obviously how it's dropped into the sewer, and there's 2 beads left on it. You can see the mounting where a 3rd bead is meant to be, and you know that basically it causes basically the exact same as a level 3, a 3rd level fireball spell.
Lacey shuts her eyes, swears very quietly a lot in Druidic, which is not, it should be noted, a language known very well for its swearing capabilities, but my gods, does she ever make it work. And then she's going to very carefully wrap the necklace into her bedroll and stash it away into her backpack.
Okay, add a necklace of fireballs to your inventory.
And then she's going to look at Futa and say, "We are leaving. Now."
For the nods, is it okay? Would you like me to carry you again?
No. I think we can put up with this for a few minutes.
Okie
Printing
dokie.
it as an A4.
You've only gone about 30 or 40 meters from the ladder that you came down.
What do you mean error printing?
Or if we're
So,
not
no,
leaving,
what have you
we're
been
at least trying to find... Wait a second. Hang on. I don't want to use this yet, actually. I can only use my tweet once, can't I?
Let me have a look. Oh, the tweet, yes. You can only use it once, I believe. Let me have a look.
I rolled a 14 for survival, by the way.
Okay, so you know, so far you know where you're going. You can find your way back to where you came down into the sewers.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Where's the item? Single unused tweet. Yeah, you can only use. It's only got a single use on it.
All right. Okay. Lacey's going to. No, we'll need this. And she'll take out her tweet, pat it once on the head, because she really wanted to save it for later, because it's very cool. And say, cool. Send a message to the other two of he went this way. We have found some evidence. I do not want to be down here, but if we must be down here, it would be better to be in a group. And send it off.
Am I with anyone? By the
You and Zenona are together.
Okay. So is it me and Zenona that hear this?
So this little metallic paper bird thing just comes flapping at you, and then it speaks to you in Lacey's voice and tells you what she just said.
Gotcha.
It's like a perfect little mimic of a message. Can only carry about 10 seconds of a message, but
Yeah. Okay. Is Zenona back?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you hear what we just said?
Okay, so she heard it, and then she, like, kind of, like, leans. Oh, well, we're probably walking. She kind of, like, puts her hand up to the side, and she's like, did you hear something?
Sorry, I'm just trying to think of what Iris would do. Iris is just gonna shrug.
Yes! Eat it, Gryffindor!
This thing makes itself pretty.
Yeah,
much
fuck
up.
you, Gryffindors.
Suck my Gryffindor more like
Suck
Gryffindor.
suck my wiggly dick.
Gryffindor
Oh
more
my
like
god.
Gryffindor more like Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Dork.
Don't.
Damn, nice, good shit.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
that's not funny.
yeah. So this thing makes it pretty well known. Before it delivers its message, it sort of comes up and like taps you on the shoulder, just like lands on there and starts squeaking until you pay attention to it.
Free bird.
Yeah, Iris is gonna look with a small, cute smile and be like, who's your friend?
Once it knows you're paying attention to it, it's going to relay Lacey's message that she's found out which way he went, to found another clue, and to come back so you can discuss the next steps. With your survival check, Iris, you know you can find your way back pretty easily.
Okay. Iris is gonna look at Zenona, for kind of guidance on what the next move will be.
Hey, sheep. How you doing, bud?
Well, we better make like a bird and fly over there, huh?
I can't fly. I don't have wings.
I'm sure I could throw you.
I don't think you could.
Brutes.
Well, we can figure that out later. Let's get back to them.
Yeah. Iris is gonna nod and then go on her merry way, I guess.
So transition back in the group. Hello.
So, be right back on a minute.
Food.
You better be fucking printing, I swear to God!
Never mind, I'm back.
I have no power over princes.
Oh, sick. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for printing a tiny tip of the tail. I really do appreciate you. Let's try that again now, shall we?
Okay, so what did you guys decide? Are you guys heading back?
Yep, so me and Zenona are heading back, and Iris is firmly gonna lead the way because she's very smart and knows the way.
So it only takes you a couple minutes. You didn't get that far. You've sort of gone around a couple of corners, so you're out of sight. But you get back and you sort of meet up. You meet up with Lacey and Futar, who are just standing by the ladder back up before you came down.
So, Vincent,
Yo,
remember when you said that you finally got this encounter all sorted?
yeah.
Did you really just make our encounter not happen, and instead you've just put us onto the right path again?
No, you guys just did that your entire self. Like,
Oh, okay.
I can go back if you plan something. We can go back.
No, I had about 4 or 5 different options in my head of what I could do to put the story along without forcing you back onto the path that the adventure takes.
And
It was
where Lacey gets angry at being in the sewer and discovers the fucking necklace and says we're fucking leaving. Was that right? None of them were that?
none of them were that. You've Lacey'd it again.
Don't worry if Lacey's... Okay. Don't worry. I've got a plan.
You're just not Lacey out, aren't you?
I wouldn't call that a
Lacey,
plan.
No.
Yep. We told you that's your plan.
So, where's your clue?
Oh, Miss Lazy has it. I've kicked it by accident.
Yes. It's a good thing you didn't set it off. It's a necklace of fireballs.
Okay, so I guess we're heading that way then.
Depends. Do we want to follow them ourselves, or do we want to hand over the said necklace to the authorities as evidence?
Ugh.
Shut up. I'm not interested in us getting into trouble for having a device on us that was recently used in effectively an attack on innocent people.
We can just give it back to the guy when we kick his ass. It's fine.
Iris?
I feel like having the weapon is fine, but the person can just find another weapon and do the same thing.
Yeah.
we should find the person. So
Kick their ass.
Photo also says yes to this argument.
Lacy proof.
You are all settling on finding the perpetrator ourselves and dealing out vigilante justice.
Yeah, like we're gonna rely on the town guard.
I believe the direct quote was, kick their ass.
Yeah.
Really hard.
Like, this guy's not gonna be sitting for a week. We're gonna kick it so hard.
You think, a week? That's funny.
Fine. If that's what you
Don't
want to do,
knock
I'll
his
be along
cage.
for the ride.
Yeah, finally did it.
You can jump on my back again if you want to ride.
Kind, but no thank you.
You can jump on mine because you have no problem being on my ass all the time. I don't know why she's so aggressive. I'm so sorry, it's been a while.
I mean, comparatively, last week we had this beautiful moment. You, at Nyala and Sol, just absolutely, stunning moment. Oh, little one, not for the wide world, not this. And then today it is.
If you get in my way, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Talking to me, bitch.
So Futa so we all agreed that we want to kick this guy's ass.
Yeah.
Can I use my melons?
Futa, if you're going to kick anybody's ass, you can use whatever skill set you so desire.
Okay. Miss Iris, are you okay with you okay for going into the sewers more?
Were you gonna ask me if I'm okay for kicking ass?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. I'll kick that ass. Yeah. Yeah.
Futa is very proud and loves you very much.
Laughing fucking hurts.
Notes down. The wizard is not afraid of people who have access to high-end arcane materials, but is certainly afraid of harmless bartender ghosts. Very well.
Ghosts are spooky.
I
What are you
I
talking
yield
about?
to popular opinion. If this goes poorly.
Listen, what are they gonna do? Roast us? Y'all roast me enough as it is, okay? We've got this.
I agree with the wizard.
I am going to kill you.
Okay, so what's the party doing?
We're going back the way me and
I believe we are going after Senior's fuckface.
Mr. Arsty Blasty.
Into a sewer.
we're going to see the Puppenfaten.
Zippenfaten. We're going to find out why this man is flaming worfened all those people.
The
Yeah.
answer is no. We had hot sauce.
Fuck up. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we're just gonna follow the trail.
Okay, you're slowly winding your way through the series of sewers. It doesn't seem to be many. There's a lot of small branching paths, but you don't see any sign that anything's been down any of them. So you just keep sort of heading down the main route until you reach a crossroads. What do you want to do?
How many folks in this crossroad?
Including the one you came from, 4.
So, what you're saying is we split up and then found each other again, and now we have 4. Now we have to split up again.
Yes.
That seems very counterintuitive.
Lacey's going to look very closely at all of the places where they are, at all of the different forks in this crossroad, swearing very quietly under her breath.
Do you want to do a perception check with advantage?
Thank you.
All these forks really nice.
In your pocket.
25.
Holy
20.
shit.
Okay, you see signs that multiple people have been here in the recent past, but you notice fresh blood heading down the fork to the left. It's
Sorry about my
just a
throat.
smear, but it's fresh.
Do we know that guy got hit? Like, would we have seen any blood on our way here?
No, you haven't.
Okay, so this could just be some random person. Well, that's a stupid question. And only this is only on Lacey's checks, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Okay,
of
cool.
her history is her dwarf backstory, background.
You put me underground, and apparently it's the worst place for me emotionally, but goddamn, my perception checks are off the charts. Lacey points left. Blood. Do you still want to go?
Oh yeah, the clue.
Oh, boo boo.
Hey, boo boo.
This could be someone that's hurt instead of that mean person. We should go.
Futa agrees with Miss Iris.
Yeah.
Wait, you want to help a person?
No, I want to kick their ass.
There it is.
I would assumed that you merely wanted to take the path most likely to annoy me. Very well.
No, of course not. Why would I do that? She blinks innocently at you. Like fluttering her eyelashes.
Fortress is gonna go on ahead. You guys can sort out between you two. Let's go, Iris.
How
Basically
close are you
just
guys
going to
paying
follow
attention to
Futa,
around you?
but
I'm not.
the contrast between Zenona and Lacey and Sol and Niall is just goddamn
Mwah! Delicious.
delicious contrast.
Are we supposed to be rolling a perception check?
What are you paying attention to as your? I'm assuming the whole party went down the left branch.
Yeah.
I don't think. Have we? I thought Futa said to go first.
I just said this conversation is very awkward. I'm just gonna go on ahead.
Okay. Can I? Iris is going to attempt to put her arm out to stop Futa. And I would then like to do a stealth check, and I would like to ask the DM if I can do that with advantage because of my special trait called Mask of the Wild. which means that I can hide even when you are only lightly obscured.
So you're attempting to hide behind Futa.
No, not quite. I'm attempting to use the walls around me as the cover, so I can like slink better through the forgotten the word for where we are. The tunnels, I'm gonna say.
I don't think that counts as being lightly obscured.
Well, what about if I hide in the poo-poo water?
Why don't you just
I
roll
mean-
high?
You can roll a stealth check, absolutely, but
Okay, well I'll have to clear it with Futa first. So
No, I don't care.
Iris is going to put her arm out in front of Futa and just go shh with her finger up to her mouth, and then she's going to put her hand out flat like a halt symbol, and then wait for Futa to react.
Why are we whispering?
Why is my throat making these noises? Sorry.
Why are we whispering, Miss Iris?
I'll go ahead and see if it's safe for us.
Okay. If it's not, I got my hammer.
Iris is gonna put the thumbs up, and then she's going to start she's gonna start sliding against the wall and just start moving forward with a 11 for stealth.
you just slip forward. What are you doing with your hands while you're slinking forward against the wall?
So her back's to the wall, so with her hands she's got the hands right behind her, like bracing against the wall.
Are they running against the wall as you're moving?
Yeah, they would be.
Give me a perception check with advantage.
Alright. Fuck that roll. Hey, that's much better. I got a natural 1 to start with, and then a 25. No, that's not 25, that's a 21. Never mind.
Well done. As you're going, you've probably gone 30 to 40 meters when your hand brushes over something that's been carved into the wall.
Iris is gonna turn around and inspect the carving.
You see that it's the same sort of carving that's been on all of the cloaks of the people that you've seen recently.
The cloaks of the Kinku or the cloaks of everyone else?
Not the Zentarum, the Xanathar Guild.
Right.
It's
Let me bring up my notes. I can't remember all these guilds.
the two main two ones you have to remember at the moment are the Zentarum and the Xanathar Guild.
Yeah, I know, but I can't remember which ones were like the shit eaters.
They both are?
Yeah,
Oh.
kind of.
Their own way, yeah.
Pardon me.
They're the ones whose hideout you invaded.
Right,
You
okay.
rescued, Flume.
Okay. Have I seen this? Have I seen this symbol? Actually, I'll make a check. What would that be? Be history.
Yeah, history would be most likely. But I mean, you've seen the symbol since you've been in Waterdeep. You know exactly what it is. You may not know it's related to the Xanathar Guild, but it was on the cloaks of the people in the guild hideout. It was on the cloaks of the Kinku.
What I'm more trying to gather is if I can make any sort of logical assumption on if this symbol means any sort of stockpile or like a you know how there's logos for stuff and it's like, this is for toxic waste, this is for blah blah blah. I'm trying to understand if this is a specific symbol or if this is just like their name brand one, basically.
I'm just gonna give you this. It's their name brand one, but there is something slightly different to it. It's got there's a little arrow almost pointing in a direction that hasn't been on any of the cloaks that you've seen or anything like that.
Okay. And may I please know what direction it's pointing in?
It's pointing in the direction that you've been going.
Okay.
From what you can see, it is still dim light, so you can't see too far ahead of you. You could actually use that for lightly obscured. I believe that counts. Oh, no, it doesn't. Foliage, heavy rainfalls, no, this, yeah, no. So you can see that the tunnel sort of bends off to the right as you keep going, but you can't see anything there yet.
Okay. Could I please creep up to the bend and then use Mask of the Wild to use that cover?
Yeah, yes, you can. That gives you stealth. It doesn't actually.
Oh, it gives you more information if you click it. You can attempt to hide even when you are only slightly obscured by. Oh, okay. Well, I would probably say not to mitigame, but
Yeah, I'll just say you're hidden. That's fine.
okay.
I'm okay.
Cool. I would have said the opposite, but that's fine. I'll take that. Cool. So I would like to stealthily creep up to the corner and then peek around it, see if I can see anything.
Sorry, I'll just be one moment, guys.
Meanwhile, back at Futa and the others.
Yeah, basically.
So, Suze, am I right?
For fuck's sakes.
Lacey is going to give him the kind of look that says she's not very keen on dignifying this one with a response, but if you really press her, she just might.
You're gorgeous when you're angry, Miss Lacey.
Damn. Love blooms in the unlikeliest of places.
Sorry, I'm back. Alright, so as you peek around the corner...
Your comedic timing, buddy!
Alright, as you peek around the corner, you notice that it seems to open up into a bigger area. There's like a... You can see it's at least 15 feet around, and you see a shadowy figure lying against the wall.
I would like to do a perception check and see if I can spot any of the blood around this person or on any of the walls.
It would be a perception check with disadvantage because you're about 20 feet away from him and it is dim light.
Okay.
Even
Well,
with
take your pick of 14 or 20.
well, 14. You see what looks to be blood, like wet blood on the wall, but you can't tell exactly.
Okay. Cool. I would like to. No, we're gonna play it how the character would play it. So Iris is going to just let out a short gasp, and then run up to the person.
The one on the ground.
The one on the ground.
As you get closer, you see that it's a human male who's quite broad in the chest, but also in the belly, and he's slumped up against the wall with his hand held against his stomach.
When I run up, do I see any reaction from them?
No.
Okay. So I'm. Am I allowed to get into like 10-5 distance range?
You can get as close as you want.
Cool. I would like to. Iris is gonna run up and just basically slink down, sliding into the next to the person, and I would like to see if the wounds on this person.
Okay. Give me a medicine check.
I did. Did it send it?
Yeah. He's dead. His throat.
Oh no!
Oh my fucking god, he fucking did!
Oh, he fucking did!
You notice that he has what looks like defensive wounds on his hands, and he has burn marks on the right side of his face.
Cool. Can I please carve him up for potion? No, I'm just kidding.
I can't
It's
up
not very Iris of you.
Yeah, I know, that's why it would have been
Needs
very
to be
funny.
nailed.
Does any of their clothing have that symbol that I saw before?
No.
Okay.
He's not wearing a robe like the other ones have been. He's wearing like a grey cloak and pretty standard leather armor sort of gear. You notice an empty scabbard on his hip as well.
Okay. What other information could Iris glean? I would like to. No, actually, I will bring in the big guns. I would like to, go back, to the party in a bit of a huff, and just kind of. I would lose all. Like, this would be hasty, by the way. So if anyone is around, this would break a stealth check. And she goes up to whoever is in front, I assume Futa, and just say, someone's dead up there.
Futa goes, where?
That's to break Lacey's argument, a very quiet argument with Zanona. And, wander and have Lacey going away and heading up wherever that was. No fucking idea where it is, just, I have been pointed. We will head that way.
You have been pointed.
I have been pointed.
You have been pointed.
We are going to look at the dead body now.
Pointed going.
Boobin?
Ja, dead body, ja.
Yeah.
Ja.
Sure.
Anyway. So yeah, Iris is going to, I assume Futa would have been the first in line, so she's gonna kind of like grab his arm and just kind of like a child, just pull him like towards the body.
Futa obliges and follows.
And I assume we arrive to the body, and Iris is going to just kind of point at the body and just say, he was hurt. He was attacked, I think.
I go up to him and I slap him.
You just slapped a dead body.
What's the dead body's reaction? How does it react?
Yeah,
Slumps over to the side.
he's dead.
Woo! Yeah,
You
baby!
now have some blood on your hand as well. Like, literally.
What? Futa goes, why'd you do that?
As opposed to figurative blood?
Yeah, exactly.
Futa goes, why did you do that?
Well, we had to make sure he was dead.
There are multiple ways of making sure that somebody is dead. So no, would you care?
Oh, what is he gonna do? Get up and slap me back?
I
Depends.
already told you that. I already told you they were dead. I checked.
Well, I just had to say. Yeah.
You have trust issues.
Yeah.
Lacey's,
Maybe I do.
while
Anyway.
these two are
Yeah. Anywho.
Lacey's going to search the body.
Oh, I was gonna do the same thing, but it's okay.
I was also gonna do the same.
That's why I brought that. That's why I said I'd bring in the experts.
Lacey is going to search the body, but also at the same time do a medicine check, not to see if she can work out if he's alive or dead, because, like, that's obvious.
Yeah,
Thanks,
pretty
Sonona. But no, that big to see if she can work out what killed him.
A knife.
Okay, give me an investigation check, and since the other two were going to do it as well,
I just want to steal his clothes.
What the
um,
fuck?
do an investigation check with advantage,
Very well.
and then give me a medicine check as well.
Oh, mine's not gonna go well.
Do I need to do as well?
No,
Okay.
just Lacey.
Oh,
So
shit!
My investigation check was a 16 because I had advantage, and you want a medicine check?
Please.
Just ignore my roll.
That's alright.
Oh, it was so close! It was on 18, and then at the exact last second it flicked over to 4. For a total-
No.
Oh, like it slid, and then it went, nah, you know what, bitch 4.
Bitch
Oh,
four.
bitch 4.
It was cock
9.
teasing you.
Yeah.
Cucked again by the dice.
Oh, that's rough. That is
Okay.
that.
Investigating, you search him pretty thoroughly. You get 6 gold pieces, a very small emerald, and
Swag.
a diamond ring off his finger that's been damaged.
How's it been damaged? The
Ah,
diamond?
No, the
Or-
gold. The gold's been damaged.
Right. Okay. The diamond would have been much more interesting.
And buried in a secret pocket in his cloak, you find a piece of parchment.
I take all of that shit.
So add the 6 gold pieces, the emerald, and the damaged diamond ring, and the piece of parchment, obviously. And as far as you can tell, he's dead because his throat's been cut.
Okay, hang on. I'm trying to add fucking custom items, and it's like, cool, we'll add some items, and then it doesn't show you.
Oh, it's so horrible, right? It's so bad.
Like, oh god. Okay, small emerald, diamond ring. For fuck's sake. 6 gold and 1 piece of parchment, and I'm going to very carefully unroll and see if we can look at the parchment.
Yep. As you unfold it, you can see that it's got a little bit wet, and it's started to smudge. But from what you can make out, it's a missive from someone whose name you can't see, detailing the target of the gnome and where he was likely to be and at what time. It's like a little itinerary of his schedule and his name and his description of him. And there is a signature at the bottom, but it's very deliberately been removed, like smudged, so you can't read it.
It's been deliberately smudged, or it's just been smudged by it being in the water?
It's been very deliberately smudged.
Wow. The goblin was not a target of opportunity.
Gnome.
No, Lacey's saying that out loud in her Lacey voice. Then and Lacey hands the note to who's closer, Zenona or Iris?
Zenona.
Lacey hands the note to Zenona and says, I have a bad feeling about this.
Zenona reads it over, and she's like, this doesn't look good.
Futo goes over and starts taking off the guy's robes and armor and stuff.
Okay, add a black cloak, a blood-stained leather armor, and I don't know, you can take his pants and his shoes as well if you want.
I'm thinking.
Why would either of those things?
Well, just in case we gotta. Just in case if we have to, Futo has to dress up.
How big are you, Futo? Like, how tall?
Yes.
Huge, isn't he?
Yeah.
We tried to make him Goliath-sized, but Dalian couldn't have it. So the answer is just yes.
It's very obvious that these clothes won't fit him.
Well, the cloak might, but the cloak is sort of like a poncho. It's sort of,
Futo want cloak. It's getting cold.
Are you gonna redress the man?
Just add a black cloth cloak to your inventory.
How do I do that?
I'll have it out.
Well, I have no idea how to do that.
I just have to add a custom thing for it.
Cool. I didn't steal his clothes, I just stole his cloak. Gosh, like you haven't stolen anything from a dead body before.
I haven't.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, I presume Zenona's search is about to occur.
Zenona helped you search the man, so
Oh, okay.
that's why you got advantage.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good at searching.
But after
Get it,
Puff.
get it
Mind it.
grave digging.
anyway, after Futa takes the man's cloak, he folds his arms up and puts his legs together and like does a little prayer. Rest in peace, my friend.
I don't know why you're all mad at me for hitting him. You will... I guess you all haven't fallen for the dead man in the street robbery technique.
You just like hitting people, don't you?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Who have I hit, apart from this man?
Lacey makes a mental note that Zenona likes hitting people.
So, do we continue or do we leave?
Well, we continue.
This
Sorry.
this person might have been hurt by the same people that hurt the people in the village.
I would say that is unlikely, Iris. What we have in front of us is our killer, probably.
Well,
Betrayed
he
by-
was hired.
Didn't we see the killer or the person that was running away from the scene?
Yeah, does
Yeah.
he look like this guy?
You guys didn't see him. You got a description of him from someone.
Wasn't
I
he
saw
wearing-
someone, but it was someone else.
Yeah. He fits the vague description that you were given, but it was a very vague description, like his height and what he was wearing, and his
Plus,
the black cloak and.
plus I
Yeah,
saw
I feel
another fancy lad. Oh shit, sorry.
They described there being someone on the roof as well. Just there's one of the people you talked to before you went down. Described seeing a sort of almost like scarecrow robotic type thing on the roof before the explosion occurred, and they saw the three people rushing towards the gnome when the explosion occurred, and two of them are dead, wearing the
Rip.
exact same cloaks as the gentleman you've just encountered.
And I saw a suspicious man flee the scene.
Yeah, you caught the edge of him. Either you did or someone told you, but
I saw someone definitely. But not like all of them.
From what you glimpsed, he seems to fit the stature of the person, but
Lacey's going to say, Iris, he's got the note says how to kill the goblin that we saw.
it mentions something called the Stone of Galore, but it doesn't tell you what that is. It just says get the Stone of Galore.
Oh,
Hmm.
wait, hang on. Didn't Lacey get something last time and not write it down because the fucking thing was broken?
Yes, but it wasn't the stone.
Damn. What was it?
Let me go through and have a look.
I mean, I've got my equipment in front of me. Did I not take it?
I guess not, you silly Billy.
I can't see anything. Oh, you did get a pouch containing 5 gemstones worth 1,000.
Oh, the Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, that was what I couldn't. That was what wasn't adding. Right.
It's just gemstones worth 100 GP. I keep wanting to say 1,000.
Futa thinks we should go head back.
But we're hot on the case.
So this area you're in is about 30 to 35 feet, roughly in a circle. Not quite circular; it's more oval. But there's 2 exits going off it, including the one you came from.
So there's 2 exits. Hang on, do you mean it's a... I'm confused by what you mean by 2 exits. Is this a 3-way junction, or...
Just 2-way. This is like a big expanded area, and there is a ladder, actually. So there's a ladder going up, and then there's another tunnel going off almost directly opposite where you came in.
Okay, Lacey goes over to look at the ladder and see if there's any sign that somebody has recently left a sewer and climbed up it.
One of the rungs has a bloody handprint on
Denona,
She walks over.
how much blood's still on your hand right now?
I wiped it on my pants earlier.
Damn. She looks up at the... Lacey looks up at the rung and says, "You're taller than I am. Can you... Is that...
Do you...
angle?"
Are you
Yes.
asking me
No, I'm not asking.
for my help?
No.
Are you asking me for help, Lacey?
No.
Do you want my help? Of course I'll help you. She takes a
Oh
look.
my god.
Lace. Zenona. I'm asking you, is that the kind of height at which you would reach up to steady yourself, or at which you would reach up to climb out of here?
How high up is it again?
It's about 6 feet.
I could reach past this. So I think it would be maybe the person shorter.
Climbing
and they
out.
were climbing out.
Right.
The thing on the wall, the writing on the wall from earlier, I know I saw one thing, but I'm just confirming that it's not Thieves' Cant.
No, it's not.
Okay, cool. Because
Actually,
I just didn't...
I'm going to give you a bit of... Because you know Thieves' Cant, you know it's not any specific sort of message, but you have seen it before almost as directions to a hideout.
Okay, Pog.
Copperlight. All right.
So, guess we go up.
He used a puppet to throw a fireball. It makes sense. And then ran down here, was killed by a compatriot, and the compatriot left the body here and then climbed out of the soot. That seems wasteful. Using a puppet spell is... hang on, just going to... Quick Arcana check. How hard is using a puppet spell?
You know that it could be... it's very advanced magic, however, you can imbue it into crystals to animate objects.
Right. Puppet spells are hard, but... You could do it
Hard
with
or expensive?
hard. Yeah, you could do it with a crystal. How expensive is the necklace of now yoinked?
The necklace, you know that the necklace you're worth, like a 3-beaded necklace is worth about 370 gold, and you know that a single crystal that would be needed to carry a spell of the magnitude to animate an object would be worth at least 1,200 gold.
Dang.
Damn.
Dang.
Get your
Either the-
money.
Either they've got a lot of money to spare, which I've no idea. They might. They probably do. Based entirely on that stash that we raided.
Mm.
Or they don't care about wasting resources like a very good spellcaster. Either way.
Guess we go up then.
Do we go up or...
I mean, Futa can lead the way.
Does anybody else see anything useful down here?
Does anyone want to do anything before you decide to go up?
No, Iris at this point is very determined to like find what happened.
Alright.
So she's just ready to go up as well.
So Futa will head on up.
Don't touch that rung with the blood on it.
Okay.
Yeah, handprints on it.
Okay. So Futa climbing up the ladder.
At the top, you notice that you're in quite an affluent area.
As
There's
opposed
lots
to
of-
the effluent area that we just left.
Ew.
Ew.
It's quite an affluent area. Lots of big mansions and estates around.
So fancy.
Is this an avenue?
Yeah, it's a relatively large avenue. The sewer tunnel you've just come out of is off to the side.
Fabulous. Lacey walks over to the nearest tree.
Oh my god.
The definition of an avenue is that there are trees on both sides. You have told me that I am in an avenue. I'm going to the nearest tree.
You know what? I'll give you that. Off to the side, you see a lonely willow tree.
Okay, Lacey is going to place both hands on the tree and lean her forward against it.
A feeling of calm just washes over you.
Yay. I have no HP to heal, but I'm sure I would be feeling better now if I did.
You're not taking inspiration.
Oh! Yay! Side note, still not sure what inspiration does.
It's like a do-over if you wanna like do something really cool.
Cool!
It
But-
basically gives you advantage, so you can
You
expend
fuck
it
up.
to get. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Alright, so and actually, since I'm leaning against this tree, and it occurs to me that I didn't go to the thing that I could have gone to the other night, I'm just gonna low-key check the tree for anything that anybody's left any marks on in Druidic. There's probably nothing there, but you know, it's nice to feel loved.
Give me an investigation check.
Sure. Even if I get a nat 20, I'll see nothing, but you know. 11.
You don't see anything.
Didn't...
If you got a nat 20, I was going to give you something small, but
Cute.
It happens.
And they'd probably say, like, Kilroy was here or something, you know. First tree I've seen.
Jesus of Suburbia, Green Bay.
Lol. Yeah, I'll take it. No. Better yet, the entire opening lyrics of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay. But, first tree I've seen since I got to this vacant city.
Has everyone else come out as well? Or is it just Lacey and Futa?
I was waiting for the all clear.
Yeah, I will go up before. Because are you wearing a skirt?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, they're shorts.
Okay, well, I'll go first anyway, but I was like, if you're wearing a skirt, I'll go before you.
Since I haven't seen anything, but I'm curious, and so is Kayla, has your wife popped yet?
No, that's gonna be 16th induction starts.
Ah, okay, 16th.
Yeah, but we're ready now, but yeah, the baby
I
is
mean-
just really
Yeah.
not.
Is that already
Stubborn.
overdue?
The baby's due on the 15th, so
Oh,
they're
okay.
not overdue at all, but
Okay.
we're just impatient.
Kayla
Fair
says
enough.
the baby needs to hurry.
Yeah, I agree.
Charlotte agrees with you, honey bun.
Good.
Look, at least it didn't happen last Saturday.
Well, I mean, if it did happen last Saturday, Crystal would have been doubly pissed because that would have meant that the baby would have been born at GGWP.
Yeah, which would have been a much better improvement on the not on the Dashcon baby. That doesn't
Yeah,
exist.
wait, there was a Dashcon baby?
It was a fucking Dashcon baby.
Dashcon baby?
There was not a Dashcon baby, but there was an entire thing about how can we convince people that there was a Dashcon baby.
Oh my god.
So the lore around it is that it was, of course, born in the ball pit.
Oh, of course. We're
Oh, that's the only place.
Yeah.
Balls pits, am I right?
Okay. So you're all out. You're all climbed out the ladder.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lacey's over at the tree, praying to the tree gods, as druids are wont to do.
I'm taking
What are your other three doing?
Is there any sort of blood or anything around that I can see?
Investigation check, please.
Alright. Let me chuck one of those fuckers out there. Yo, I got a 6-7, let's go! Lucky number 7, that means that I know everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah!
You can't see anything.
Dumb.
Ooh.
Alright.
Bear?
Yeah.
Late.
What's Futa doing?
Foot is just looking at Lacey, looking at the tree. Just saying, that's such a good tree.
Yes, it's a very good tree.
Reminds me of my dad.
Because it's dead.
Oh.
Because it's crying. And Lacey opens her eyes.
Futa was putting his hand on the tree. It feels warm.
They do. That's because they're alive.
I like trees.
It's just like Futa's dad?
Zenona walks away.
May I just take a moment to add that I have actually broken Vincent's plan twice in one night.
Oh my god.
Or have you?
Unless...
Unless...
Oh,
I thought you were about to break it if you actually hadn't kept going through the sewers, because everything I planned was in the sewers. Now I'm making it up on the fly to get you back onto the right path without forcing you onto the scripted path that I'm reading, and B, to get everything sort of in line to make sense.
Let the record show that me, myself, Charlotte wanted to go down further, but I know Iris
I
wants to know
I
more.
think there's something within my character where I can do something to put us back down there.
What do you mean?
If I'm allowed to, of course.
Sounds like a shitty idea to me.
Yeah, Zenona comes back, I guess, after she laughed herself away. And she,
Aw.
and then she, like, came back after she was done. And, she's, like, kind of picking at her earrings, on her ears, and is
I'm
like,
glad they weren't her other earrings.
What you got in that sack, mate? Is
it's just the ears I collect as a thief. No, and she's like, the shit down in the sewers leads to their hideout, I think, from the drawings on the walls. Just thought I should mention that. I just remembered. Just now. Yeah.
Okay. So
Lacey is going to look away from the tree very slowly and just give Zenona a look. I did ask while we were down there.
I know. I'm aware. She smirks.
You're just a shitlord, ain't you?
So what Futo is getting is, do we need to go back to the sewer?
Put your sewer shoes on, bud.
But I don't have shoes.
If it's a hideout, won't there be, like, a lot of people?
What do you suggest? Walking up to their front door and knocking and be like, hey?
Door?
No, that's literally the opposite of what I'm suggesting.
I mean, I
Yeah,
could
so-
I could break.
And then there will be no front door. We are quite correct.
There will be back doors that he can smash.
Did you just knock on someone's door?
No.
Oh my god, yes!
No.
Yes! I did!
Did you?
I did!
You hear. So you let me get. You walked up to one of the local manors and jokingly knocked on the front door.
Yep.
And as you turned around to go back to your companions, the door opens. And there is a giant half orc there. He towers
sorry.
above you.
Taking a moment for Kayla. Thank you, Kayla.
Anywho.
So there's a giant half orc, was that? Is
Yeah.
that what was it?
He's wearing a very fancy looking, almost like a suit. And he looks down at Zenona. How can I help you?
Is this? And this is obviously completely different to our good friend half orc. I think it was half orc. That's at our manor, right?
Oh yes, completely different.
Yeah. Okay.
What? Hello there, sir. I am...
You knocked on the door?
Yes, I knocked on the door. I am just wondering if you saw a half-elf about this tall. She's my daughter, and she's gone missing around these areas. I was just wondering if you, had seen her running around.
I have seen nothing. Good day.
Good day.
Close the door on you.
Charming.
Yeah, get a hold of
Yes.
that guy.
I'm gonna quickly run a insight check of 18 to see if I can tell if this man is telling the truth.
Oh my god!
He's telling the truth. He has not seen a half elf running around here recently.
No, he said he'd seen nothing.
Is he blind?
No, he's not
And-
blind.
Also, he said it in a kind of concerning voice.
Yeah, it was a very odd voice.
Yeah.
Very
Nothing.
odd man.
He's seen nothing.
Is this
He's
bullying the
seen
DM's acting if we do this?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm
Oh, no.
sorry.
Just be careful, Irwin might get disadvantage.
No,
We'll get kicked from the call every
It just
time.
Suddenly, a CR20 dragon drops out of nowhere.
no,
I
it just
touched the
seems.
dragon.
It just.
No time to use some fucking fireballs,
It's
everybody!
nothing. It wasn't anything to do with the acting. It was just the sudden. I've seen nothing. Good day, and then it's like.
Close the door.
I mean, that's not the correct response when somebody tells you that a child is missing.
I think it's DM talk for, why are you doing this to me?
Yeah, stop knocking
get back
on
in the
fucking
sewers. Don't
random
knock on the door. Get back in the sewers.
As far as you can tell, Iris, he's not lying. He hasn't seen a half elf running around, but you can tell that he's nervous about something.
Oh my god.
Finally!
Okay, Iris is
Come
just
back.
gonna say, I'm not very, like, you know, and she's gonna, she's gonna do arm waves as she says the next two words. I'm not very street savvy, but that was a very weird interaction.
Yes. Hold on, let me go talk to this guy.
Yes! Oh no, there is no one!
Why are you pounding on my door?
Door? There's no door there.
What door? What door? There is no door anymore!
You
Royal.
owe me 15 gold pieces for breaking my door.
Get better door.
Wait.
The lady of the house will not be impressed.
Lady. Has she seen my daughter?
She is not in residence at the moment. She is due back from Neverwinter tomorrow.
Fine, sir. Fine, orc, sir. If you can give us some information, I will pay for your door.
Pay for my door, and then I might answer your questions.
It's not your door. It's the lady's door. It's not your door.
Pay for
Actually,
her
that's the
door,
point.
or else I will call the
Insurance should be
No.
able to cover that.
No, fair sir, fair sir. Fair sir, I'll give you, here's 15 gold pieces.
Do you have 15 gold pieces?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's turning
Sure.
70.
Man, does he? Fuck
Yeah,
hell.
you'll have
Yeah.
quite a few gold pieces because you sold all the artwork that you found.
Oh, right.
There you go. Here's,
Yeah,
here's 15 gold
that's
pieces.
what I
Now,
mentioned earlier.
no, give us information.
Do you have a question that I can answer?
What was the question
I
again?
could just give random information if you want. Apples grow on trees.
What?
Actually,
Psst.
technically, apples are roses.
Psst.
Just
Iris.
Lacey is feeling
You
very
live
drifty right now.
Iris! What was the question again?
Wasn't it, Rosette? I mean, Zenona that was asking the questions?
You
She
said
was
you
just,
would-
I think she was just making something up because she knocked on the door and
Yeah,
someone answered.
but you said he was nervous, so
Yeah. Shit. What would a good question be? To ask the person.
doors, am I right?
Have you ever heard any loud noises in the sewers at all?
There are always noises coming out of the sewers. The Undercity is very busy.
Why?
It's not for one of me to answer. There is lots of bad business down in the Undercity.
Like what?
Pretty much anything you could name. All of the guilds have some sort of semblance down there. Xanthar's guild is running riot at the moment.
Iris would like to do an arcana check on the half orc and see if they're mechanical in nature.
No, he's not mechanical in nature. And
Okay.
well, you can't tell. There's no magic aura coming from him.
Right. Okay.
You haven't seen any hooded figures
Lacey.
around,
No, you.
like anybody in hoods or anything, running past here or hanging around here, maybe going to the sewers. Finds
I have had enough of these questions, and he just tries to shut the door on you.
Futo's
What
What
door? The door's broken.
What door? What door? What door?
Futo holds
The ring of the door.
Futo holds his hand on the door. I wasn't finished.
Intimidation.
this property, or I will call the city watch. You are not permitted on this property.
I'm not on the property. I'm also having my hands just on the door.
I will have you arrested for public, not indecency, public nuisance.
But I'm
Did
not.
you see anyone crawl out of the sewers recently?
I see many people crawl out of those sewers.
Like an hour ago, maybe?
30 minutes.
Will another 15 gold
Who,
pieces?
no, that was you who just asked that, right?
Hmm?
You just asked who asked if he'd just seen anyone coming out of the sewer in the last 30 minutes.
Me. Zenona.
Yeah. Roll a perception check for me.
I mean, I said 30 minutes, she said...
Yeah, that's true.
We'll go.
Roll with advantage, Zenona.
Okay, I'm gonna 11. If it will fucking go, and I'm doing my second one now. Sorry they take so long. It'd be like
They're still taking a long time.
Maybe I should have rolled them.
18.
You notice asking if anyone has recently come out of the sewers, he gets a bit shifty and his eyes sort of shift from side to side before he answers. No, I have not seen anyone come out of there in the last couple of hours.
That's just not the truth, is it?
How about another 50 gold pieces and you might give us some more information?
50!
Fucking hell.
I will answer no more of your questions, and he basically just turns and walks away.
I'm keeping the store.
A man is dead in the sewers, and there are more dead in the center of town. Do they pay you enough to be quiet?
Is he gone?
He's gone.
He's gone.
He stops as he hears you talking, and then he doesn't answer, and he just continues on.
I knock on the wall of the outside of the house.
There's no answer.
Do they scare him enough to be quiet?
We're with. You're in trouble. She fucks. That will get him. He'll come back.
He was charming.
Yes.
He was lying, is what he was.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a free door of it.
Lacey is going to do a quick Arcana check and try to work out if he looked like he'd been charmed.
He wasn't charmed by Futa.
Motherfucker nearly landed on 19. A mere 12.
You didn't actually need to roll that because it would have come up when Iris checked it.
When did Iris check it?
Iris checked it to see if he was like mechanical in nature,
Oh.
and
Team.
so there's nothing there.
Team.
Yeah.
On top of should I have a perfect way to annoy this man? Do you want me to do it, or do you want to?
Which man? The DM?
Incredibly
or...
vague.
The orc man.
It
Yes.
is one of your many talents, being annoying. Continue.
Z, are we gonna do the thing? We're gonna do the thing?
I'll get the bell. I get my bell out of my inventory because I have a bell.
Okay. Alright.
It's in my adventuring gear. I've got a bell, and I start relentlessly ringing it outside the house at the front door.
Futa goes, oh, I got this. This is what we used to do. Futa takes his shirt cloth off and starts flexing.
Yeah,
Come on,
hey, throw it back! Hey!
Oh, yeah. Evening, citizens. Come look at the strong man. And starts flexing.
You
Yes,
Tickets to
so
a gun show.
you know, a couple of people walking down the avenue look at you weirdly, but there's no response from inside yet.
Can I kind of want to drop a performance check.
Yeah, can we perform?
Yeah, sure. Roll a performance check.
Casually continues to eat Vincent's
13.
plan.
13. I got 13.
I got a 16.
As Futa is flexing, and you're ringing your bell persistently, You hear the footsteps coming back towards you from inside the house, and you see the half-orc turn up, and he just goes up to you. He grabs Futar.
Hey, don't touch the merchandise. No.
Wait, 1 minute.
Oh, whoa. Did the sound cut out for everybody?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay. I
was it
really wanna
muted,
know.
so...
Okay. So, how about that local sports team?
Oh, dude, I love that local sports team.
So
Probably one of my favorite.
he grabs Futo by the.
He doesn't grab you by the shoulder. He like puts his hand on your shoulder to stop you from flexing.
And then goes,
I'm
And then
back.
gives you the 15 gold pieces you just gave him and goes to walk off.
What? No. What happened? I was gone because I got something. This is what.
Oh,
That's
yep,
amazing.
that is as bad as advertised. Thank you.
So what, he gave me $15 back.
He gave you the 15 gold pieces back.
Because it literally says, "Piss off." I do that weird bicep like jiggle. You like what you like what you see. As well. Man, this orc must hate me.
The pick.
Orals.
Futar, look at your hand.
Yeah, looking at my hand.
You're looking at the gold.
Yes.
Oh.
You notice there's this very, very small piece of parchment tucked in.
A what?
Oh! Oh!
There's a small piece of folded parchment in there.
Oh.
Tucked in with the gold pieces.
What is that? No, I don't know what that is.
Like a piece of paper.
Oh, okay.
Like a scroll.
Oh. So he gave me information, pretty much.
I think
He may have.
now would be an opportune time to.
At the moment, Futar's the only one who knows that he's got this little piece of paper.
And Fudo's like, Fudo puts his cloth back on and goes, "Nice doing business with you."
I stopped ringing my bell.
Get out of here.
Bye.
Bye. Have a lovely day, sir. I'll come flex later on. Alright, he gave me something. And my money back. Oh, let me add that money back.
Is it in your hand?
Yeah, it's in my hand.
Can I, when I'm trying to swipe the parchment from you, I want to try and take one of your coins.
Roll a sleight of hand, and Futar, roll a dexterity check.
Okay.
Dex or noticing things?
I'm gonna say a dex save.
I got a
Because
6.
he expects this from Zenona.
I got 16.
I got, I got 21.
You managed to steal 2 of the pieces of gold as well as the parchment out of his hand.
Let's go.
Hey!
It's almost like a little game that I'm just imagining it as like a little game that you guys play.
Hey, Fudo don't appreciate that.
Somehow, that I didn't expect this place to come with a money back guarantee.
Can't believe the warehouse is in both of our fucking campaigns.
No, the warehouse.
I think you deserved it.
3! The first goddamn thing we said when we got to the warehouse the other time was, it's red. There are bargains in it. I do not feel like we got a bargain in here. Instead, Clown Dad died.
I mean, I should got I got a door and my money back, guaranteed.
Yeah.
We got free
The door
door.
is- You've just got part of the broken handle. The actual door is still on the. It's still there, but you've just broken it.
I'm not.
Oh,
well,
I stuck my hand through the the door and rang my bell when I was up there.
Brilliant.
So anyway,
Um.
so Zenona's got the note now, I assume.
I read it out loud.
Can I have my money back?
Quietly,
It's-
hushed.
It just says, meet me round the back in 5 minutes.
Okay,
Maybe he wanted to see that private gun show.
sounds good.
Look, I'm not. I don't take my shirt off for everyone, Zenona. I'm not.
You're not like
Wait.
her.
Lacey is kind of spacey right now.
Lacey,
okay?
more like Spacey.
Lacey has been getting increasingly cranky because there have been no trees around, and now here is a tree. She now knows where she can find trees in this godforsaken place. This is very soothing. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
I want what Lacey's having.
Trees. Become a druid, then maybe you'll understand. Or at least you might if you could have at any point envision an existence outside of yourself.
Jesus fucking Christ!
I don't. Jesus.
Wow.
Does Iris need to pull some healing magic for that burn, Z? Because Lacey's just
It
burned
wasn't
you.
a burn.
Or was it?
It wasn't a burn.
Of course it
I
wasn't a
don't
burn.
have
Fires
healing
fire.
magic, just by the way.
Fires.
Oh.
Does any of our characters have healing, just as a side note?
I don't think so.
I mean,
Yeah.
you kind of make a bunch of potions. So.
I do make a bunch of potions, but like...
Can Lacey eventually heal?
Lacey can already heal.
Yeah, so we do have a healer.
Nice.
Nice.
I can cast healing word. Oh, all right. Do you want to go to that?
I mean, I guess, but I'm not taking my shirt off again.
So what are you guys gonna do?
I guess we
Head out back.
wait out the back, yeah.
Head out the back and hope for more trees.
Can everyone give me a perception check?
Deception.
Sure.
Ba-bam.
Let me know if you get a 16 or higher.
I got a 6. Does that count?
I got
I got an 8.
I got a 4.
Oh my god.
I have a very high perception.
Oh, sick. Okay, Lacey.
I
go.
got a 9.
I got a 4.
18 everybody.
As you come around the corner to the back of the manor, you happen to look up and to the left, and you see a figure standing on the roof, surrounded by a flock of what look like birds.
Oh.
This creature, this figure just slowly lifts its arm and points at you, and the flock of birds start zooming towards you, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Very well.
Damn, I should have made a bird check.
Yeah, you could have. There
Ten.
were plenty of trees around. You might have finally found some.
I got 11.
8.
I got 7 or 6, something shit, I can assure you.
I got an 11.
Sorry, what did you get, Iris?
I got a sick fucking, wait, where is it?
Your roll's not showing up in the game.
Oh, what were we rolling? I might have missed it.
Initiative.
Oh, okay, I did miss that. I rolled 10.
So I was the highest. Oh no, sorry, Lacey was the highest.
Look at this guy fucking bragging about it.
No.
Damn.
Lacey.
As they get closer, you notice there's about 7 or 8 birds in this flock. And Since you're the only one that noticed them currently, Lacey, they're gonna go straight for you and attack you. Let me do a quick roll.
Can I just take a test roll? I think I might have fixed the problem. No, I've
If
broken
anything, made it worse.
It did. I can't roll anymore.
That's okay. We'll work something out.
No, I fixed it. I turned it back on.
Okay.
Lacey, does
Yes.
a 21 hit?
Alright.
Would you believe me if I said no?
No.
Well, if I did a performance check, would you believe me if I said no?
No. I am an omnipotent god.
Very well. Lacey is going. Take a deep breath and say, "Duck,"
Where's the duck?
and
Goose.
and just. All right, we're taking this fucking 21 against me.
This flock of birds, and as they get closer, you notice they're metallic, and they're robotic in movement. And
Are they
you get
like
hit.
Are
Sorry?
they like tweets?
Sort of, but more advanced. They look more like actual birds, whereas the tweet looked like a paper, like almost like an origami crane.
Okay, so what we're dealing with is trollbots.
I have no idea what trollbots are.
They're a thing that you find on Twitter and report.
Ah.
All right.
You get hit for 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
But I have warned the others.
Yep. And now it's your turn.
So, birds made of metal.
That's am I right?
Birds am I?
Feather.
One moment. I'm just gonna see what I can do. Nope. Don't like that one. Useless. So they're definitely made of metal, right?
Yes.
All right. I have shit options here, so I'm going to go with the option that is the best out of shit options. Lacey's going to cast Frostbite on the nearest one.
Okay. Let me have a look. Is it roll to hit or?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Target must make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes. Tigers must make a Constitution saving throw. I'm not sure. Con must be higher than 13.
It hits. Roll 1d6.
I got a 6.
You notice of the flock of birds, you see frost start growing on them, and then 2 of the birds just shatter. So there's 4 birds left in this flock.
Quick question: what kind of birds do they look like? Are they seagulls?
No, they're like little, maybe like either pigeons or doves. I haven't decided.
And I ran so far away. Him. Right, cool.
That's your action. You can move, but if you move, because the flock is circling around your head, they do get an attack of opportunity. However, they have disadvantage.
I'm not going to move. I'm just going to take my quarterstaff out and say, "Hi, little birdie, come out to play."
And that's going to end your turn.
Yes.
Okay, it's your turn now, Iris.
Okay. would I know naturally if these are magical creatures or if they are powered by something else?
You would need to make an Arcana check, but that would likely be your action.
Right. Okay. What I'm going to do is let me double check. Ah, dang. Okay. How far away are they from me?
So they're circling around Lacey's head, so they're probably like 5 to 10 feet away from you.
Okay. Let me just do something. Well, obviously do something, but let me just see something. Oh, damn, that's an action too. Okay, what I would like to do is I would like to grab from my pack, what are the packs that I have? Regardless, I have an adventuring pack of some sort, one which would contain water. I would then like to use that water, and the power shape water to fling that water, at the birds. There doesn't seem to be any sort of, let me have a look.
You instantaneously move or otherwise change the flow of the water as you direct. This movement doesn't have enough force to cause damage. You cause water to form into simple shapes and animate at your direction. This change lasts for an hour. You can change the water's color or opacity, or you can freeze the water.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm flinging water at this group of birds. Because if they are mechanical in nature, then they will fritz out.
Can you roll a d20?
Bam. 14.
Can you roll another d20 for me?
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
4.
You get 2 of the birds, but you also get Lacey. So Lacey's now, she's got a take 1 point of frost damage, Lacey.
Okay.
So why is Lacey getting frosted, sorry?
Because you threw the water and froze it, trying to freeze the birds in it, I'm assuming?
I don't think I can do both.
So you're just trying to get them wet?
Yeah.
But they wouldn't Lacey also get wet because Lacey's shorter than us?
Yeah, Lacey would get wet, but
Lacey would get wet, yeah, but
you didn't take the frost damage. Okay, sorry about that.
I don't think I can do both.
Frost damage removed.
Oh, wait, let me have a look. If you cast the spell multiple times, you have no more than 2 of its non-instantaneous effects active at one time.
I think you would need to cast it again, yeah.
Yeah, I would assume so. But regardless, I just want to, get these machines wet.
You still playing with a bell?
I'm not me.
What gave that away?
No.
So, okay, so because you didn't freeze it, you just used the water. The birds are unharmed.
Damn it. Okay. I don't think I have anything as a bonus action.
You've got movement.
Yeah. But I won't do that, so that'll just be my turn.
2 of the flock of birds are gonna peel off and come after you. And they're gonna...
Me?
Yeah, they're gonna...
What did I do?
You threw water at them.
Yeah.
These are very simple simple constructs. Metal. They see you as a threat now that you attacked them.
You're a
So how many birds are there
creature.
total?
There's 4 left. There's 2 still flying around, like circling you, and then there's 2 that are heading straight for Iris.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit Iris?
Does fucking not. Get wrecked.
The birds fly, but you sort of lean over to the side, and they just like fly right past you. But now they're circling around you, so if you move, they get an attack of opportunity against you.
Can I shout as a reaction?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay, I'm just gonna shout to Lacey. They're wet! They'll be easier to freeze now!
Oh, yes.
And now it is Futar's turn.
Righto.
Right,
I would like to do.
Ow.
I would like to do. Is go frenzy attack. So I get an extra bonus action. I think it's saying. You get one bonus action of your turn after. Oh, okay, so after this one, in my next turn, I'll get a bonus action. So yeah, then I'm going to attack one of the burbs. We'll try and at least leave one or both of them with my warhammer. Yeah. So what I assume I roll damage and roll hit, or roll hit and damage, whatever.
You attacking the ones by Iris or by Lacey?
I'll go Iris.
So you're going to go into a rage and do your frenzy?
Yeah.
So you've used a bonus action. So you've automatically gone into frenzy.
Yeah.
But you don't get another bonus action until
The next turn, yeah. Like it's all attack though.
Yeah. So you get +2 melee damage.
So it's literally just damage with an advantage then.
Yeah. So roll an attack.
So hit.
Yep, to hit. And then roll a second to hit as well.
12 and 17.
Does the 17 beat your armor class, Iris?
Yep.
Roll damage, please, Futar.
10.
Is that including the +2?
No, will be 12.
No, it's on there.
Yeah, it's on there.
It's on the
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, then you take 10 points of damage, Iris.
What?
So,
He misses the birds and hits you.
Wait, what?
The first one was to hit the birds. The second one was whether you hit Iris or not.
alright, cool, alright. Ouchies, my body.
Zenona, it's sorry, Futar, you still have movement available if you want to use it.
I was moving in front of Iris. The block from the birds.
The birds are sort of circling around both of you now.
Yeah, I'm more going more as a shield.
Okay, Zenona, it's your turn.
I'm gonna just remember zany.
We like Zany. What do you?
I want to scoop up as many birds as I can into my hat using animal handling, because I'm a magician, and if they're doves or pigeons, I use those in my magic act.
They're not animals though. They're constructs.
Does she know?
I'm going to allow you to do an animal handling with disadvantage check.
Okay. Please.
But they
Please.
should have advantage, so really, this should cancel out.
Oh, fuck's sakes! 19 plus 3? Fuck!
Oh,
Come on, please. I want to get these birds in my hat.
give the girl her burbs.
16.
Hey!
Are you
Come
targeting
on!
the ones around Iris or around Lacey?
I'm gonna take the ones around Lacey. I do think I screamed when, Iris got hit by Futar. And then I kind of grabbed my hat and ran over to Lacey and tried to scoop up birds.
So you get the two birds that were flying around Lacey in your hat. That's gonna be your movement and your action. Do you want to use a bonus action?
Can my bonus action be pet the construct birds?
I mean, yes, but you don't control them. They are still enemies.
Yeah, they're birds.
They're going to attack. We used your animal handling to make sure you could get them into the hat, and
Yeah,
so you can pet them, but they will try and attack you.
that's okay. You need to build trust with a bird, so they might bite you to begin with. Bird handling.
What's your AC?
14.
Okay, so yeah, they pick at you, but they miss. You're too quick. You sort of like snatch
In
it.
and out.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand.
Quick.
All that.
You're too crazy quick.
Got the fastest hands in the West, you know?
Okay, so there are no birds near me now.
No.
Whose turn in
And
the line?
it's your turn now, because the two birds whose turn it would have been are currently in the hat.
head.
Actually, wait, no, I'm going to make a strength check.
They better not bust on my hair. I'm gonna be fuming.
Can you? Oh, what's your base strength? 11? Nah, they don't succeed.
Woo!
Right. Okay.
You feel the hat shaking around as they try and get out, but they don't succeed. You've kept them in there.
Nice.
Lacey's going to look up to the continue looking up at the gentleman up on the roof. Has he moved?
No, his hand is still pointed directly at you as well.
I'm gonna wave.
With a very odd, stilted motion, he turns and jumps, and you lose sight of him.
Oh.
I'm going to call the wave your bonus action. You still have movement and an action.
See, I would have considered that communication. I'm gonna say, Coprolite. Another puppet. Unusual. I'm going to look and see if I can. Is the orc anywhere near? Or was this entirely a fake out?
You can't see anything. There is a wall going around the manor that's about 7 or 8 feet high, though.
Well, that's.
You can see off about 30 to 40 feet ahead and to the right, on the opposite side of where you saw the figure, there is a little gate in the fence that leads into the manor, but it's closed at the moment.
Huh. Not after Futar's done with it. Lacey is going to. So there are 2 birds left, and they're both hanging around Iris?
Yeah, Iris and Futar.
Lacey's going to do frostbite on them again.
It's another Constitution saving throw.
They must defeat.
Roll for damage.
2, alas.
You see frost forming on both of them.
Wait, hang. Weren't they wet?
Yes. Plus, we'll give you double damage for that. You can either choose double damage or to roll a second die to add to it. I'll let you.
The odds are pleasant. I will roll a second die. Fuck yeah, 5. 7 all up.
You see the frost appear on them, and you see their wings sort of sputter, and then they just stop and like suddenly fall to the ground, just straight down. They're not working anymore. They part as they hit the ground, like the wings and stuff fall off.
Lacey's going to walk over and pick up the broken things because she wants to look at them later.
Okay, how many are you picking up? Because there's 4 of them floating around the road you're on.
Oh, just enough to make 1.
Okay, so say you pick up 3 of them, and you can maybe potentially look at jury rigging one together from all the parts of them that you can,
Alright.
you can grab.
Okay.
They're sparrows as well, not doves or pigeons.
Very well.
I literally just found a description of them.
Lol. Okay. Does Lacey know what they are? Like, actually know what these like? We've established that she recognizes that they're kind of like a tweet, but
She understands that they're again powered by magic, and they are like more advanced versions of a tweet.
all right. So no further. So if I run an Arcana check, I wouldn't get no further information
No,
buried in my head or anything.
no. You wouldn't really have any reason as a druid. You wouldn't have had any reason to really come across mechanical objects or creatures like this. You can tell they're based on a sparrow. They look almost identical to a real sparrow, but that's about what you can tell at the moment.
Okay. I'm going to look at Zenona. Are you sure those won't escape out of your hat?
It's a magic hat. They're gone
Makes
now.
Believable, legitimate, makes sense to me. In that case, Fota, I think there's a door that needs to be opened.
Door?
All I can imagine is Fuda going, "Oh boy!"
No, knock, knock. Who's there? Not the door.
Remember, you get advantage against doors.
Oh
It's
goody.
preferred enemy.
Oh
Yeah,
good. My,
that's adorable.
Jesus Christ.
the one true enemy, doors.
So, are you
Jesus
going to run
Christ,
towards? Are you
you
going to
break
run
the
towards the
tent?
door? Are you?
Yes.
What?
I'm gonna run towards the door, but
Well, it's a gate, but yeah.
well, door gate.
A gate is just a holy door, you know?
Yeah.
It does not to the futar.
Yeah. So can I hit door?
Yeah. Give me a strength check.
Yeah. 14.
What are you? How are you going to try and open the door?
Maybe open it.
Oh, open,
out.
open.
Just-
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna just crush it with the warhammer.
Roll for damage.
May perhaps not cause property damage, just open it
5.
like a door.
5. You smash in the top of the gate, but it's still holding itself there. You can see through into the backyard though.
I do have a bonus action, correct?
Yeah. I mean, you're out of combat, but you can still be in a rage. So, yep,
Yeah.
you get another attack if you want.
Okay.
The door.
Just roll for damage again.
10.
The door. You basically just break the door off the hinges.
The
now.
door is gone.
Yeah. You've broken the door almost in half, and it's just fallen flat backwards.
There I was.
Do I still have a bonus, or is that almost?
That was your one.
We're no longer in combat, so it's more roleplay. What do you want to do next?
I just want to throw a potion to Iris and say sorry. Futa not smart.
Oh yeah, because you absolutely fucking like whomped her in the face.
Yeah.
She's gonna kind of meekly grab it and just kind of shakily give Futara a thumbs up as she drinks it.
Futa's like sorry.
And it's D4, right?
2d4 plus 2, I believe. Let me double check.
Yeah, so Futa's like
Yeah,
ferociously
2d4 plus 2.
like also Futa's like furiously apologizing.
Lacey's going to walk through the gate while all of this is happening
Cool.
because Where there is a fancy house and a fancy avenue, there is a fancy garden, and that means fancy trees. Hello. We're here for the garden tour. Is
Okay.
York there?
I'm just going to leave it there for a second. So, while we have a break, I just need to get a drink and get Kayla a drink. And then I will be back in 4 or 5 minutes, okay?
Cool beans.
Okay, I'm gonna go
beans.
get a drink too.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Whenever there's a door, watch out, because Futa's there to break it down.
Oh, let's break it down.
Hey, Nyalit,
Yo.
I re-listened to the one from last week.
Uh,
First of all, good game. Second of all, what would have happened if Sol had kept crying in the room where everything was yellow? Because I'm just really fucking curious.
I, as the DM, would have been very upset.
Okay, but like, what would have happened? Because